Well, we're going to go back to 1983 here. So I'm going to be looking forward to this. It's a long time since I heard it. But a band, I was 18 then. So this was right in the sort of exploration stage of the next step of music for me. But guys, you need to stick with me always to the end of the video. It's at the end of the videos when I try and do what I'm doing all the way through is to form a perfectly, not perfectly, but a better worded response and reaction to what I've just heard. So stick with me till the end. Anyway, it's not a long song, so you haven't got long to put up with me. This is Echo the Bunnymen, The Cutter. Yeah, I'm looking forward to this. Now, the start of Who's on the Seventh Floor, Brewing Alternatives. I've read vlogs and stuff in the past. I had to refresh myself. But essentially, from 79 onwards, these were John Peel, a DJ in the UK, who had a lot of influence about shaping many bands and genres and how music was being listened to. And he sneaked around the rules about bringing bands in to play live that the labels didn't want, but he hired them as session musicians. There's a lot of stories, a great story. Look up John Peel and the BBC and how we got around it. And you also had the Old Grey Whistle test. But the Echo and the Bunnymen, Ian McCulloch, beautiful voice, that was his reference to that. Brewing alternatives, what's in the bottom drawer, waiting for things to give. So other people have said. It kind of makes sense. But a beautiful album, really unique. So let's get into the rest of the song. I won't do much more. Yeah, interrupting because it's just a great song. Sorry guys, for my American friends out there, couldn't cut the mustard. I don't know if it's a colloquialism that you guys use, but cutting the mustard means you're just not up to scratch. And there's a bit where he talks about come to the free-for-all with sellotapes and knives. Some of them 6 feet tall, we will escape our lives. I don't know if he's kind of throwing it around about in the latter stages of his schooling career. I don't know, but it's interesting. But yeah, couldn't cut the mustard. That's what you'd be told when you were a kid. You're not cutting the mustard. Off you go. Yeah, and it's a dismissive term. It's a pejorative, really. But yeah.
Say we can, say we will, not just another drop in the ocean.
Happy loss, will I still recall
for me, it just brings back where I was when I was 18. But looking at it now, it's a very esoteric song, but there's a verse in this which always jumped out, and a lot of the song, it looks like the struggle, don't give up on yourself. People will put you down, life will be a struggle, but, don't give up on yourself, maybe. But there's a verse in there where it says, am I the happy loss? Will I still recoil? When the skin is lost, am I the worthy cross? Will I still be sold when the dirt is off? Now, that's just so, yeah. It's like, is that some sort of existential threat? Is it really so out there that you can't make sense of it? You have to make your own sense of it. I mean, you could put, will I still recoil when the skin is lost? Am I worthy of the cross? Am I worthy of the cross? You could look at it as a meta-narrative, biblical. Will I still be sold when the dirt is off? When I'm cleansed? I don't know, but it's so fascinating. And they wrote great songs. And this was off Porcupine in 1983. But his voice, it was almost operatic. He's got such a powerful voice. Had such a powerful voice. I don't know how it is today. I've not seen him. I've never had the pleasure of seeing him live. But you're talking about 1983, so there's going to be a difference. But I always used to kind of mix them up in my early days between The Cure and Echo and the Bunnymen. It was kind of like, it was never a competition, but I was kind of pulled towards Echo and the Bunnymen. Then later in life, it was The Cure. But I've always had a real respect for this band. 1983, from the Porcupine album. Very successful in the UK. Don't know how they've done abroad. I suppose I'll look into it. But guys, thank you very much. If you've liked this, just click like so other people get to see it. And make a comment. If you want to join. It's entirely up to you. I'd appreciate it, but there's a billion channels. See you later, guys. Take care.